Hey guys, how's it going? This is a clarification video for the song Naturaleza by Danit. I got a few questions in the comments for the tutorial, and some of you guys were asking about the F chord, about the F major 7th chord, and also how to apply the fingerpicking pattern that I teach in the original tutorial to the different chords that are being played in the song. So in this tutorial, in this clarification video, I'm going to explain exactly these questions. And I'm going to also show you the tabs and the chord diagrams, so you could then apply it to other songs that you're learning as well. So let's start with the simple question: how to play an F chord and F major 7 chord, what are the differences? Let's take a look. So we have the F chord, the first F chord that you usually learn is the smaller version. Okay, the full version is this, where I'm going to show the small version for only 4 strings. So the F chord looks like this. We bar the index finger on the first 2 strings on the first fret. This technique takes some time, by the way, so if you can't get a clean sound right away, don't worry. It takes some practice. It can take a few weeks if you've never done this before. If you are already on the level that you can get a clean sound, then continue. The next finger is the second finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And lastly, the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. That's an F chord. Okay, now we have F major 7, which is a variation of the F chord, and it's a little bit easier technically because we don't need the bar technique. So we simply do that. Alright, so we only have the 3 fingers, the index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the 3rd, the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. The 1st string is open. Okay, so that's a little bit easier. That's called an F major 7th chord. And sometimes people use that instead of an F chord if they still cannot play the bar technique properly. So this is about the F and F major 7th chord. Now I want to explain how to take a fingerpicking pattern and apply it to different chords. So I'm going to share with you the tabs. Alright, these are the tabs, and you see I'm adding here, I added a section at the end of the tabs. It's called Applying Fingerpicking Pattern to Different Chords. And I added a few more chords here in the chart, in the chord diagrams. So basically what happens is the different chords, they have different bass notes, they have different bass string. For example, if we look at the C chord, you see that there is an X here. This is the 6th string, so the X means we don't play the 6th string. This string we don't play it. So the lowest string that we play is the 5th string, this one. Alright, so that means that this is our bass note, this is our bass string, and we will always start the fingerpicking pattern from that string. If we look, however, on the G chord, we see that the lowest string is the 6th string. Okay, so you see that there are no X's here. There's only the rounds, which means open strings. So in this case, we will take the same fingerpicking pattern, but we will simply start it on the 6th string instead of the 5th. So if we look here at the tabs, on the C chords, the first note of the pattern is the 5th string, and then we have 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. And on the G, it's exactly the same pattern, only instead of the 5th string, we use the 6th string, because this is our bass note, our bass string. So we go 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Same pattern, starting with a different bass string. Now, what happens when we have chords like the F major 7 or the F? We want to keep the same pattern, but we only have 4 strings now, because if we look at the diagram of the F chord, for example, you see that both the 5th and the 6th string, we don't play them. They have an X, that means we don't play them. We only play from the 4th string down. So 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. So we want to keep the shape of the pattern, pa 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 pa, same fingers, same movement, but we started from the 4th string. So instead of going 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, we take everything 1 string up. So we go 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, do you see? This is the same pattern. You can also hear it. See? F major 7. Okay, so it's the same pattern. We just take everything one string down. That's basically how we apply fingerpicking patterns to different chords. This is kind of always true. And of course, there are lots of variations. It's not really written in stone what I'm just demonstrating. You can also use your ears and play with it a little bit and see what you like more. But this is a kind of like a rule of thumb or a generic way to work with fingerpicking patterns and make them more dynamic. I'll also share this file that I made for download, so you can also look at the tabs and the diagrams. So this is the clarification for Naturaleza. I hope that this is helpful and answered your questions. And I would also like to invite you guys to the Medicine Music Academy. This is an interactive program where every month we learn one song and we really do it step by step by step. We build the coordination and practices that are needed to play the songs, and the participants share their questions and their practice videos so I can actually see how you guys play and kind of guide you towards success. With some people it's about how you hold the guitar using different fingers. You can see a lot from videos that I cannot really guess only from reading the questions. So I would invite you to check out the program. We also already released a few mini courses which are actually extractions of the work that we did in the program. So it's very, very cool. It's like step by step by step by step. Building the practices and the coordination to play the song. I'll share the links in this post. Check it out. I'd love to have you with us, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you guys next time.